I had made these decisions, if I did this, or if I had that, blah, 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 you don't know. You just don't know. And I think that is one of the most dangerous things. And again, I've done it, right? I've done it. I've been that asshole. I've thought, well, if it were me, not even just thought, I've said it. I've said it to the person, right? Don't be like that. And it goes back to that original quote that I had. Again, Ted Lasso. Man, it's just a good, feel-good TV show. Be curious, not judgmental. Oh, I can't have my horsey. It's no bueno. And this place has the invisible assassins, which I do not like. Because I'm easily frightened. Anyways. Oh, yep, right there. Right there. That was unfortunate. But you know what? This death gives me time to read number 9. No one is in charge of your happiness except for you. Man, isn't that a bitter pill to swallow? No one is in charge of your happiness except for you. So what's that mean? I mean, accountability, right? But I mean, it's more than just accountability. Being able to look at something and go, that's not gonna faze me. Oh, that's a big guy. Now, if you're not happy, you're in a situation where you're just miserable. At work, at home. It is easy to blame others. But it is very difficult to look yourself in the mirror. Or look at yourself in the mirror. And say, alright. What can I do to improve? I mean, this is something that every good boss that I've ever had has said. Every boss that I would say was a good leader. If you're not happy where you're at, or who you're with, or what you're doing, ask yourself, what can you do to improve it? And part of that might just be asking for help, man. That's okay. That's another thing. God, I don't know. It might just be me. But I doubt it. But, I absolutely hate asking for help. Oh man, nothing ties my stomach in knots. And it's not like help at work, right? So at work, in my day job, when I'm not writing, I do IT, right? There is 1.5 million problems out there, and I'm certainly not going to even attempt to memorize them all. So I can easily ask for help at work. It's weird. Help in my personal life? Got a project at home that's kicking my butt. Struggling with my mental health. Struggling financially. I hate asking for help for anything. Anything. And it's something I have worked really hard to just remind myself, it's okay. There's no reason why I shouldn't ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength that you recognize in yourself that you can't do it all, and you need some assistance. Whether it's advice, it's help financially, whatever. Oh, hey, he's going down. There's nothing wrong. Now, on the flip side, don't get too comfortable asking for help. And what I mean by that is when you ask for help, make sure you know where your heart is at, right? So you should always be asking for help in terms of attempting to better yourself, yeah? Better your life. And not asking, just to mooch off of someone. Or, whatever. Like, I'm using financially because it's an easy thing. Everyone gets it. And there's other things, that you can point to. But just, give yourself a break and ask for help. Ooh. Sorry, we gotta pause for a second because I gotta read what that does. I gotta find it. Okay, was that it? Like a shield? Yeah, okay, that's a shield. I thought it was a talisman. Oh well. I don't know who that big lady is, but she's one huge lady. Okay. Number 10, which looks like with the ramblings, I was able to get to 38 minutes. So, I don't know. Maybe 15 or 20 next time. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. Say it again. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. I say this without getting too personal because, this is online. There's some things I just don't want out there, right? I think everyone can understand that. I'm someone who survived some pretty awful experiences in life. You know, think of some of the worst things that your mind can come up with. And you're probably pretty damn close, okay? And like I said, life isn't fair, but life is still good. And man, I tell you what, I'm not fighting that guy. I would never take away all the bad shit that I went through. Like if I had an undo button and I could say, okay, I don't want this to happen to me. I don't want to go through this. I would never do it. Regardless of how freaking awful some of the stuff was, I'd never do it. And I'll tell you why. Everything, good and bad, made me who I am today. Just that right mixture of horrendous shit and with good stuff sprinkled in. Yeah, that made me who I am. He's a lot faster than I thought he was. And, you know, so I hear people say all the time, if I could just go back and I'd change this, I'd do that. You know, blah, 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 blah. No, don't. Your mistakes, your trials, tribulations, you know, the valleys, the mountains, you know, whatever, however you want to philosophize it. It makes you who you are. It shapes you. And believe me, you don't see it when it's happening. It does. Why did it put me all the way up there? Alright. Yeah, you never know what little thing is responsible for the best moments of your life. And I truly believe that. Yeah. What? No. This is not gonna end well for me. I would have loved to fight that person, but it was not meant to be. We are going to try it. I'm going to try to go around the dead tree. And we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so that's it. Those are my 10 tips for life. If you think I'm full of shit, that's fine. I don't care. If what I said resonated with you a little bit, you think, hey, yeah, maybe if I work on this, give it a month. Maybe things will improve slightly. Awesome. Nothing would make me happier than to know that I helped someone. Because I mean, in the end, you know, we're all human. We're all just